Hi, everybody. All right, here we go. Um, I've got everything set up for today. So we're going to be doing some things to get ready for the week. Some things I can't do live because obviously you don't need just to sit here and watch me vacuum.
Or just watch vacuum if our car
Yeah, but we're not doing that. Because Mom wants a detail vacuum today. And so I'm not doing that live. So, hey, Sheena, do you need a notebook? I don't know. Do you want a notebook? I have mine. So, we're just gonna, if it makes it easier for you to have a notebook, please have a notebook.
By the way, at 1 o'clock when my mom's video ends, I'll be starting my video.
Hi, Belinda. I will be getting to your question today. What do I need for this? I may have to leave. Okay, not a problem, Sheena. Don't worry about it. We're just getting ready. What I'm going to be doing is getting Juan's snacks ready for work this week. I have to shred some cheese for some recipes for the week. I have to cut some fruit for on New Year's Eve. We always do fondue, so I got to cut some fruit. I'm going to show you guys my board. I made sure that I took names off of it, so that way I'm not disclosing any privacy. I need to make a pound cake, so I'm going to do that too. And hopefully we're not going to run out of time. But I can't. Please don't interrupt, sweetheart. I'm not going to do my detail vacuuming. I'm not going to pull up my clothes live because I've got you guys plugged in so that way I don't lose you. But we're going to go and we're going to talk some goal setting, and we are going to also talk about the things that I need to make my life run smooth. So now what did you have to say? Oh my God, you're getting heavy.
There's actually a program I suggest you guys watch. It's called Goodies, and it's with Alton Brown.
Yes.
And he has some very good recipes.
He does have some amazing recipes, and he's got a website too with all of his recipes. So we're going to I think I'll start with my board. Okay. This is how I keep my life organized. Day of the week, the hour, Juan's work schedule, what Jacek has to do is here, my work schedule, what I need to do today, and obviously I can't make my videos for the week while I'm doing a live video. And then my menu plan. Now, don't flip out about a menu plan, okay? That takes time. Start with a day at a time. And they're not set in stone. I mean, let's see. Today was supposed to be crunchy tuna melts. And Jacek decided that he wanted to have fish sticks and sweet potato fries instead. So that's what we're doing. So, you got to show that? Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay, well, can you wait and let me get going with this stuff first? Okay, well, I'm going to start talking. So, for Juan's snacks, I have this cute little thing that I picked up at Target. And I just keep absolutely everything in there. And then I divide it up with cardboard. So, I have these, and the string cheese is still in the fridge. So grab the other cheese. The string cheese must be out. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. For Juan's snacks, because he works outside, because he's constantly outside, I always make sure that I give him as much protein as possible, but in different ways. So, he's got a cheese stick and a sausage stick, which is what I'm working on today. He's got like a trail mix with peanuts and cashews and dried fruit and stuff like that. And then we have, of course, the Ritz crackers with peanut butter. So he's got 3 different ways that he gets protein plus his sandwich. So I'm going to start with Belinda's question about getting restarted with routines, especially if your body. Can you see what again? The crackers? I'm going to be making them, so you're going to get to see them.
When also there's also we can actually preserve them. Take a straw and suck on it, cause it to be a little
That's what this is.
vacuum.
The sausage stick and cheese. So, all right. So Belinda had asked, and I get it a lot, Belinda, so don't feel that it's a question that I don't get. I know. Oh, and I also have my sink full of soapy water and a rinse sink too.
I'm gonna be actually vacuuming the bag. I'm gonna be vacuuming the bag.
Now we're gonna leave 6
For me.
string cheese out because this little guy eats the cheese all the time. So we're gonna leave those out and stick them in the front for Giuseppe.
You don't need like a $50 or $100 vacuum cleaner. We just use a straw.
Yep, you can use the straw. What did you put all the? Oh, they're at Walmart too. They're everywhere. It's just a plastic refrigerator organizer that I use, and then I took, I think, one of Giuseppe's kiwi crates and cut it down and made dividers. So
I don't really need to cook it anymore because I have Tinker crates now.
yes, you do. So Belinda had asked about getting restarted with routines, and honestly, the best way to do it is to do it slow. Start back over with the. I don't need it for these. I need it for the next things.
Okay.
Start back over with the 31 baby steps, and go through it one at a time. If you know you've got your shiny sink down, then go on to the next one. But the key is to not hold yourself to the standard that you had before, because especially if you're sick, right? And or your body isn't up to 100%, or you have been sick and now you're trying to get back into the routines after being sick. You always, and we do it because we're human. Thank you, Sheena. We hold ourselves to these unrealistic standards that either society has placed there for us or we've placed there for us. I know plenty of moms, myself included, because I am so far from perfect, it's not even funny, that I think I can do everything. And guess what? I can't. I can try and run myself into the ground while doing it, but I can't. I do what I can. I have fun doing it. I enjoy what I do, but I can't do everything. So
you can just try, but you won't.
Simplify the routines. Start basic. By the way, can you guys hear me okay? I don't know. So I can't tell how loud I am. Well, of course, because you keep talking over me, which I don't like. All right. So, didn't even open this one. I love these things. Oh, good. I love these things. They're at Aldi's. That is one of the things I cannot do without, is Aldi's grocery store. I'll give you an example from today. Now, okay, granted, we bought a tenderloin at Pick and Save or Kroger, whatever you want to call it. So that was a little bit more pricey. But I buy what Aldi's doesn't have at like Pick and Save, Kroger. I do want to check out Meijer, and I haven't checked out Meijer before. And then, you know, we go to Aldi's. I usually spend exactly what I spend at Aldi's at Pick and Save. And I'm getting like a third, maybe. But I cannot do without Aldi's. It is amazing. I mean, I went all out for our fondue, and then New Year's Day we do a tenderloin and an egg dish and coffee cake and all that wonderful stuff. And it's still, the whole bill for this week was still only like $150. And it's not just going to be this week. Juan snacks, when they're done, they will last him for at least 4 weeks. So there's just stuff that I have to buy that isn't an everyday thing. By the way, at Aldi's, just picked up these cups for $4.99, and they're awesome. I like them. My tea is still hot.
Yeah, they keep stuff hot or cold.
No, because I haven't been able to buy or purchase a Yeti yet. Let me get back to Belinda's question. What, honey? Yes. When you start just from scratch and when you're starting over, but I think even more importantly, that's a bummer, Belinda. Oh my gosh, do you have anything similar to all these that maybe I can use in other videos so that way I can get people all over? Oh, that's a bummer. No, all these. When you start first, I would suggest, I always do a refresher of the third. Belinda just said that she hasn't restarted the 31 baby steps lately. But I always do a refresher of the 31 baby steps come January 1st. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, that's a bummer. I love the cup, Sheena. It says that it's supposed to keep hot drinks hot for 6 hours and cold drinks cold for 12. So I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it, because I don't also like to sip on metal. I don't like metal on my teeth, and that's got plastic there. So, and it also came with a straw too. I always start with the 31 baby steps in January 1st. I mean, I've been a mentor now. What is it? I think the company's been going on 3-4 years. I was following Fly Lady before that, and it's always good to refresh, because there might be things that I'm skipping, not realizing I'm skipping, or that maybe I'm doing kind of half-hearted, and going back through and doing it gives me that refresher. Now, I'm human. Shining my sink, unfortunately, is not an everyday occurrence. It should be, but it's not. I get tired. I get worn out. I get wrapped up in a movie.
Or I get wrapped up in me.
Get wrapped up in him, us playing the Wii, whatever. So I miss days with that. My bed, however, is made every single day. That is one I have not skipped in 7 years. It is actually what pulled me out of my depression, was making my bed. And that was before I found Fly Lady. So I am huge for you should make your bed. Because then no matter how bad the day is, at the end of the day, you've got this warm made, comfy bed to crawl into, and everything is wonderful. So that's my reasoning for it. But okay. So I know I need that refresher on shining the sink. So I may not move to the second step for like a week and a half, because I can usually go about 5 days a week with shining my sink, and I usually skip 2. So if I can go a week and a half and I don't skip, then there's my refresher, and I've got that back in my brain and thinking it through and going through with that. So I always do a refresher of the 31 baby steps. I do have every single baby step in a playlist. So check it out, mark it. Don't move on to the next step until you've got the first step to where you feel good about it. This isn't about getting it done as fast as possible. This is about getting it done to where you feel comfortable. Because I don't care what anybody says, it's up to you. You are the one person that brings yourself the happiness in the world. Okay? Not your husband, not your kids, although they do contribute. Not hi, sweetie. Nobody else is the one that makes you happy. You choose to be happy. You choose to be angry. So choose to ignore all the other blah, 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 and do it your own way and do it yourself. So that is huge for me. And guess what? My life became way happier when I started doing that. Did that answer your question, Belinda? I hope. So while I'm waiting for her to answer that, I am going to go on with my couple things that I cannot do without. Now, I did message Yoga with Adrienne yesterday to let her know that I was going to be promoting this today. So I have her okay. I love Yoga with Adrienne. Absolutely love Yoga with Adrienne. I need that in my life. That is very, very important. I need to start working on my crackers.
That's why I put everything next to you.
I use a cookie press for this because it makes it very, very easy. Okay, good. Thank you, Belinda.
And then she puts peanut butter in the cookie press, and then squish out the peanut butter and the crackers, and then place the top part onto the crackers.
Yes, I do. So I need Yoga with Adrienne in my life. She has, oh, and I still need to send that to you, Sheena. She has a 7-minute video, I think, for the morning and an 8-minute for the evening, or maybe I've got it backwards.
What time is it in there?
And that gives me, number one, my 15 minutes of loving movement. And it also keeps myself calm. And it makes me happy. And it gets me centered. And it gets me running for the day. So I absolutely love Yoga with Adrienne. Starting January 1st, she has her yoga camp for 30 days, 31 days. Flows and yoga doesn't begin until the 2nd.
Okay.
But she does it every single year, and it's amazing. I look forward to day 6 every single time, because day 6 is always dealing with abs. And I have never found a workout that will make your abs work better than Adrienne's workout. Well, I'll show you how to use it.
Oh, yeah, I can show her.
So, okay, usually they're all the way down.
Right.
There is this little shiny button that you press in, and this falls down. So this will then go in here and push it down. So I'll get to that part when I get this full. I am not using a tip for this, and I'll show you guys why. Oh, you're fine. I'm still working with the cookie press, Sheena.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that.
So I got to have Yoga with Adrienne in my life. I stopped doing yoga. That's actually one of the things that I'm focusing on this year, because I did not keep up with her last year. And there was extenuating circumstances as to why. But if I really wanted to do it, I would have figured out a way. So I kind of used those extenuating circumstances to give myself an excuse. And see that right there, I'm going to go on a major tangent right now and tell you that is exactly why you need to clean your house for yourself. You need to quit smoking for yourself. You need to eat healthier for yourself. You need to organize for yourself. You need to do weekly prep for yourself. Oh, I know. I love strong abs. Mine need to get stronger. We don't need that. Because if you don't do it for yourself, you're immediately giving yourself an excuse not to do it. If you do it for yourself, you don't have an excuse. If you are saying, well, because I would say, oh, I'm going to quit smoking for my kids or whatever. And while it's a great idea, I know, sweetheart, I can't do it for them. I can't do it for Juan. Well, Juan's still smoking, but I can't do it for Juan because then when Juan ticks me off, I'm going to be lighting that cigarette.
Which one, though? Because it's too hot
Good. And you don't have to be. Oh, don't take it away. And when you start exercising, when you start doing this, if you miss a day, don't flip. All right? It's not a big deal if you miss a day. Because guess what? We're setting goals. We are eliminating resolutions. Resolution to me is a bad word. Because once again, it almost gives you that excuse to quit. Because if you very slow. That's the key to everything, Belinda, is to do it slow. Because, I mean, if you do something fast, you're also giving yourself an excuse to quit because it's going to be too hard. Okay, Sheena.
Oh, wait.
It's filled with peanut butter. Now it's going to go on. If I didn't fill it up on the wrong side. Let me get the peanut butter thing over here. Okay. Cookie press is not wanting to go. There we go.
Okay, so basically, the way you use this, see this little lever right here? You push this, and it dispenses out peanut butter from the bottom part.
Yep. Now, I put the peanut butter jar underneath this thing because when I put the top on, a whole bunch of peanut butter came out.
A peanut butter snake.
So, yeah, you want to start exercising slowly. That's why I started a couple weeks ago with Adrian's morning and evening because I knew that she was going to be doing something for the first of the year. She always does. And that can end up being a little bit too much to start off with right away. So, now I'm going to lay out the crackers. The key that I have found for the crackers is to lay them with this side down. So you're going, no, that side up. Yeah. No. How do I do it? Yeah, that side up. So you're putting the peanut butter on this part. I put 6 in a thing. So I put them down in rows of 6.
And it must be the whole entire island?
Yep, it usually does.
Yep, it does.
So, okay, let's. I have got a lot of stuff piled up on my island here. So everything is starting slow. Get moving slow. So I was talking about yoga with Adrian. Start to exercise slow. And if you miss a day, do it the next day. There is absolutely no reason to stop because we're talking goals and we're constantly working towards goals. Now, as far as working towards goals go, let's not expect that we're going to be able to change the world. Oh, good. I'm glad you're back. Your goals should not be huge. Don't make them huge. Don't make the goals huge.
Make them small.
Or you can have a huge goal. That's fine. But then each day, when we talk about the SMART goals, you're going to do just one little point to that big goal.
I have 2 left.
I know. I'm trying to figure out how many. I'm going to have some crackers this time.
Ooh, I see them.
So, Let's see. Well, one of my goals is to do yoga for a year. Okay. But I'm not going to think about it in terms of a year, right? I'm going to think about, I'm going to do yoga today, or I'm going to do yoga this morning. Get my budget underway. Well, I'm not going to solve my entire budget on the 1st of January, but I'm going to spend track every single day. Yeah, I stole that from one of my clients too.
Let me know when you're ready for the
Okay,
bags to be vacuumed.
I will. So we're going to take the cracker. We're going to squeeze that until it clicks, and then it gives you a little thing of peanut butter. So,
Yeah, we bought 2 of them, so I have one as well.
yep.
I think that's because
So then I can see exactly how much I'm spending, what I'm spending it on, and why I spend what I spend.
don't forget to drink water.
Yeah, that's another one. I want to really, really, really focus on self-care, because to me, if we're not looking at self-care, everything that I talk about, the shining the sink, the exercise, the 2-minute hotspot, all that stuff, it ain't gonna mean nothing. And I realized that was just some wonderful English right there. But it's not going to mean anything if you're not focusing on self-care. Now, self-care to me means sitting here, drinking my water, going to bed on time.
If you think that this is not water, then you're wrong. It is water. It transforms water into well again.
Okay. I got a lot of them done, but I ran out of peanut butter, so we got to add more peanut butter.
I didn't run out peanut butter that quick.
So, because I put about a tablespoon of peanut butter on each one. You don't have to do this with a cookie press. I just have found that it works the easiest.
I can get
So,
else. But I said that she's a cookie press. Like she said, it's the easiest.
We are not vacuuming, honey.
No.
Why is your vacuum out?
At the end of the video, I'll be vacuuming before I start my video.
All right. Okay.
Shake it out. Shake it out.
Okay. For those of you with kids,
why don't you just fill the whole thing up with peanut butter?
Because I'm not going to need a whole thing of peanut butter. I would be willing to bet that one of the questions that you absolutely dislike is, what do we have to eat?
Healthy food.
I know I hate that question. So I came up
vegetables, fruit, and all that goody healthy food
with an answer. Now I'm done with the crackers that I have. There you go. I'm done with the crackers that I want to do. So I'm just going to squeeze this back in here, and then I'll clean it out in a second before I throw it in the water. All right. So now we've got a bunch of these that look like Ritz crackers with a little peanut butter Hershey kiss on it.
Yeah. The one that looks like a volcano.
Yep. And now when I put this side down, I got a cute little sandwich right here.
Yeah.
So for kids and what they want to eat, I came up with this cute little menu. Everything that we have for Gisette to eat is written on this menu. Mm-hmm. So he can't sit here and tell me what we have to eat. We don't have anything to eat. What can I eat? He goes up to
What do we have? What do we have? What do we have?
Yeah, I told you guys, life isn't scripted, it's lived. Because I can't get a word in edgewise. But that's okay. Because he's excited. And I love that. So that is what's for snacks. There is not a lot. Okay, there's a little more junk food in the house right now because it was Christmas and Mom made Christmas cookies. But normally we don't have a lot of junk food in the house. Just like wants a snack, he can even grab one of these things.
Or peanut butter ice cream.
Or banana ice cream. That is something I would like to make too on one of these things, but it's my food processor is so flippin' loud. So,
Why didn't mine?
because it would never cut through the bananas.
Oh.
Also, the other big thing when you're starting your prep for the week, make sure you're also starting with an empty garbage can.
Yeah.
So you think first, what are you going to need for lunches? Either for you, for the kids, whatever. What kind of snacks do you need that you can make ahead of time? We don't have any of the little ones right now, but there are. That's right. I love it too. I just thought of it when I was typing up the description for today. Take one of these cute little jars, put some vegetables in it, and then you know those applesauce containers, the little individual applesauce containers, they sit right in here, and you can put dip or peanut butter or hummus or whatever, close it up, and there you go, snack, have it, go. So that's another cute little thing that we do for snacks. But I like to have the healthy stuff. See, we're already going after the string cheese. Yay, Sheena. Huh? No. That's
They both have banana.
yes, they do. So first thing you want to think of snacks. Then if you're at the point on planning your meals, then think about what, honey? Okay. Then you think about what do you need to do for those meals to help you out. Hence the reason why I'm shredding cheese today.
No, I am.
No, I am, because I got to shred a whole bunch of cheese. So I'll show you in 1 second, Sheena. I will lift it up. I'm not actually making as many as what I usually do. Not by much, though. It's pretty okay. I have one cracker left out of all of them. Oh, and I put the last one down wrong. That is how many I made. I'm making a lot. So. And I was left with one cracker left. And that's for the cook. Now, before I do anything else, even package those up, I'm going to get the extra peanut butter off of here. And get it back in here. And wash my hands.
Get out of here.
Oh, that water's hot. Holy cow. Nail brush.
But I need a nail brush.
It's a toothbrush that I keep by the sink so that way I can clean out underneath my nails.
Nope.
All right. So, bag.
And straw.
All right. So let's see. I talked about I can't live without all these. Can't live without my yoga with Adriene. And I cannot live without my journal. Now, I do a mixed system of analog. Hold on just a sec. You are so impatient today. You know we have to put the straw in now. Okay, go. There, vacuum sealed.
This one under $1.
Yes, it's
Or
only
all
$1.
those expensive loud ones.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. There's my yoga with Adriene. There's my journal. I have found that I cannot. Good for you, Sheena. See, I guess you did need a notebook. So my journal is very simple. I don't do a lot of frilly stuff in it. Matter of fact, I even print it out in black and white unless I'm all out of black ink, and in which case I do it in very, very dark purple because then it looks almost black. Okay, if you're going to be doing this, you need to stop eating the cheese. Okay? Because I'm not having the cheese go into the cracker bag just in case you breathe back. So I went on Google Docs. Oh, Belinda uses the straw too.
Yep.
Yes, don't forget peanut butter and jelly. Don't forget to put a little
That's good that you use straw for quick things, because they're much better.
Don't forget to put a very, 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 very thin layer of butter on the jelly side that will stop the jelly from soaking into the bread, Sheena. And then when you wrap them in aluminum foil and then put them in a plastic bag. And then that removes the freezer burn. All right.
You mean the refrigerator burn?
No, the freezer burn. She's putting them in the freezer.
Oh.
So, my journal has that snappy in motion.
What?
Okay. My journal is it has the hours, and then it's empty, and then I have a blank sheet of paper for me to do my journaling on in the morning. I actually just reworked my morning routine. Holy cow, I've been talking for 40 minutes already. I'm not even close to being done. This may end up going longer than an hour, but I don't expect you guys to stick around for an hour.
May, because I'm here.
So,
holy cow, I almost have to start my videos soon.
Yes, you do.
My videos.
Very nice. See, I am a firm believer that you redo your control journal, your daily planner, your bullet journal, whatever. You don't have to keep it in the same style because your needs for the year change. Obviously, in summertime, I don't need to worry about Giuseppe schooling, but during the school year, I do. So it's got to be arranged and reworked differently. I have a very, very simple. Oh, okay, cool. I rework my journal so much. And then I've got just a quick, I'm like jumping everywhere, but that's okay. I have a quick look on the week, and then I'm good. I don't do, I don't have stuff for my intentions, well-being, blah, 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 in my journal. If I decide I'm going to do that, then I put it on the note page that I have installed in there. Keep watching the video. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not done.
You're done doing that? I'm gonna. Okay. Keep watching the video. Gina, you will see I address that. So I have it very basic for what I need. I don't like a whole frilly thing and stuff like that. That's just, it's not me. It's not who I am. And did I forget to put the card? No, I did. I remembered the cardboard in between. Don't forget your water, kiddo. So I like the idea of reworking your control journal to fit your needs. I like the idea of reworking a bullet journal or your daily planner. I decided to make mine because I couldn't find one that had exactly what I wanted. So, and I need it to work efficiently and smoothly, and that's what I do. So, all right, let's talk some goal setting some more about making sure that they're small, making sure that they're manageable, because you don't, I mean, although it would be wonderful to instill world peace, and one person does make a difference, having that for a goal that you want to accomplish just in the month of January would be kind of hard. So keep them small. You're going to start then maybe in January by making sure that you're nice to strangers. I had the peanut butter crackers in the fridge last, I don't know how long they'll last. They usually don't last longer than like 2 weeks in my house, because not because they go bad, but because they get eaten. I love that. I love that it's not frilly. And I love that you know what you need. I have, peanut butter doesn't really go bad unless you're doing natural peanut butter. And the Ritz crackers stay crunchy. So even after 2 weeks, actually, no, I think the batch, there was still 3 packages left. And that's been in there at least a month, and they're still good. So, all right, where are we going next? Are we going to go to fruit, or are we going to go to cheese? Let's go to fruit. Oh, we got a pineapple. No, let's do watermelon. No, let's do pineapple first. All right. So, when you set your goals, remember, you're not setting them for anybody else. You're not setting them for anybody else. You're setting them for yourself. Actually, I want to leave that there. So just make sure that they're small each day. You're not trying to sit here and do more than what is humanly possible, because we have a tendency of doing that. We all also can have tendencies of making things harder and more complicated than what they actually are. Swish and swipe, I hear a lot. Okay. Did you need the tip on the peanut butter and jelly again, Sheena? Because if you do, here, I'll just tell it to you quick. Thin layer of butter on the jelly side to stop the jelly from soaking into the bread. Wrap them in foil, then put them in plastic bags, and you're good. We have a tendency to make things harder than what they are. We have a tendency to make things more complicated than what they need to be. We have a tendency to say, yeah, well, I stopped it. Well, why don't you restart it? There is no reason you can't restart something. I know. Well, the Bears don't play until 3 o'clock my time, so I'm good. And I'm not watching them live because I don't want to be sitting here screaming at the television and everything else like that all day. So I will cut off the bottom. Ooh, maybe I'll have Juan grill some pineapple too. That's so good. I love grilled pineapple. All right. So, make the goals small, keep them manageable. And if you see that one isn't working out for you, maybe it's not the fact that the goal isn't working out. Maybe it's the fact that you're trying to accomplish too much of the goal at one shot, because you need to keep things small and manageable. And we need to worry about our self-care, drinking water, going to bed on time, believing in ourselves, having positivity, having, just everything around us that helps influence positivity. Yeah, well, I tend to scream at the TV. Number one, I'm a Chicago Bears fan living in Wisconsin. So you gotta counteract the Pack fans. I live in enemy territory. And if I would have football on, like I said, you guys would be hearing me screaming at the TV, and I don't think that would be very good. Oh, I'm very proud of my Bears. They're doing absolutely wonderful. I am so proud of them. I honestly, I would love for them to do amazingly well in the postseason, but compared to where they were last year, we've already won the dang Super Bowl having a coach like Nagy. But I'm very impressed for them. Hey, did you take those last 2 cheese sticks? You're not gonna have any left for the week. Watermelon? No, I want to do watermelon over the sink, so I'll wait for the watermelon. Okay. Tea's still hot.
Isn't that how you got off 6 of them? Well, I minus 3 of them.
Okay, that's fine. Healthy snacks, I like that. All right. Shred cheeses. I have to do that. So we've started a new tradition. Saturdays, when Daddy's off, we're doing a build your own pizza night. With playing the Wii. So we have a fun family night, and when it gets warmer, maybe we'll be going outside. So normally I really like to have the cheese frozen a little bit, but my freezer is freaking full right now. So I didn't throw it in there. And I've got everything else piled up on my little black freezer, so that way I know what I wanted to get to while I was doing this. So I need to shred a bunch of mozzarella to get ready for our pizza night. And please, people, please buy the sticks, shred it yourself. Save yourself some money. It is just so much easier. I mean, yeah, you take a little time, but now like next week when I do this, I won't be doing a live video, but I still have to do my weekly prep. So I'll have Alexa. For those of you that I know have her, I didn't want to set her off. I'll have her on playing music or playing one of my books. Oh, that's the other thing I cannot live without, and I need to thank Shannon for that, is Audible. I love my Audible. I am probably, though, not going to keep the subscription up much longer because I've got like 30 books I need to listen to. But I will keep it up as long as I can. Right now, my goal is to get all the Harry Potter books on my Audible. So I've got to do it for at least 4 more months. So that way, in March, we're flying out to see my son. He's right now stationed at an Air Force base. So we're flying out to see him in March, and that way I can have Gisek listening to Harry Potter on the plane. So I love Audible. For things for me to like get into my brain, however, I have found that I need my Nook or an actual book to read the words. That's just the way my brain works. I need to actually read the words instead of hearing the words. But I know that about me, so I don't care. I got this HT hot cinnamon tea. Oh my goodness, is that good? I'll show you. This hot cinnamon sunset. Oh my gosh, is that good? It is so nummy. I love it. I think I am like a tea addict, but I love my tea, and I always want to try more tea and different tea and stuff like that. I do love the loose teas, but they are so flippin' expensive. So I want to know from you guys over the next week, comment on any one of the videos, don't care. What are some of the traditions that you guys have for your family, with like a family fun day or just New Year's since it's coming up, or if you want to put it here too, let me know how you celebrate. Do you have anything that you do? Like I said at the beginning of the video, we always do fondue New Year's Eve. My mom always makes this egg dish at Christmas, for her and my dad and my brother and his wife if they're there. We're usually not out Christmas morning. So I'm gonna start making it New Year's Day because I really, really like it, along with her coffee cake because I really, really like it. Um, and that's gonna be our New Year's. Yeah, I mean, Audible. Okay, $15, right, for a month. You get one book for Audible. Um, but like I got the complete collection of Sherlock Holmes, and I do enjoy listening to that. I just get my tea at the grocery stores, honestly. I have not found a tea center here yet. So I just get it at the grocery stores. Um, but Sherlock Holmes, I think, was like supposed to be $50, and I got it for one credit. So that to me was a good bargain. I think I've got enough mozzarella now for pizza night. Oh, that's the other thing. I got these at Aldi's for pizza night. I won't be using the sauce. We make our own sauce when we grill, or when we garden. And I know I could make pizza crust, and I probably will. But I figure if we have the exact same type of pizza each and every week, then that's going to get a little boring. I also get my tea at Walmart and everything else. So, wherever I find it, if I can find a decent tea shop around here, I definitely will start going there. All right, we're going to see how much air we can get out of this mozzarella. Not bad. All right, I like that. All right, time for cheddar.
I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what is pizza before? What is that? I want to know. I want to know. I love new recipes. Hi, Andrea. Oh, it is. It's so easy to make your own sauce. I'm glad you could stop by. Apples, Sheena, you could dip them in ginger ale and then they won't brown as easily. What? What? Honey, I only got one thing left to grate. So you could definitely dip the sliced apples in ginger ale. They won't brown as fast, and then vacuum seal them because air is what causes the apples to turn brown. Or you could dip them also in lemon juice, but I don't know how great that's going to go with the kids. So that's why I say to dip them in ginger ale, and they will stay nice. Honey, we got a little bit more cheese we're going to need to grate after the video, so you can help with that because I need to grate some Velveeta for the egg dish, and I definitely need to freeze that ahead of time. So, oh yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, 100 miles from you. Nope. See if they'll deliver groceries 100 miles away. They got the grocery delivery. Uh, um, just well, you say you deliver groceries. You don't say how far. So I want some groceries delivered to me. Uh, yay. Yeah, I would definitely keep as much air away from the apples. Yeah, try the ginger ale. That works. That really, really works. Um, And I mean, I don't blame her not eating them dipped in lemon. I mean, really? I wonder if oranges would work. They're acidic too. And I was giving you that to eat, honey. Because that's the whole thing, is the acidity to stop the oxidation. So I wonder if that would work as well. But weren't you going to be starting a video?
Yeah, but first we need that.
But first what?
First we need that.
Oh, you want to vacuum. Well, we are almost done. Before I go, and I'll wait a couple minutes here. Do you guys have any questions for me? I kind of skipped around a lot. My thought train kind of derailed quite a few times. So I will wait 5 minutes here if you guys have any questions, for you to get them typed in for me to answer. By the way, the DIY recipes are going to start very, very soon. Cheddar cheese, done. Oh, what's wrong?
I can't believe you want to let me shred.
It's not that I wouldn't let you shred, honey. It was the fact that you said that you were done and you were gone and you wanted to do something else. That was why. It's not that I wouldn't let you shred.
No,
It's the fact that I had already started.
I was done with vacuum soon. That's what I meant.
Oh, well, because you left the whole room.
Well, you weren't done.
Tea's still hot, by the way. And I made that an hour before I went live. So, tea's still hot.
I actually have my vacuum cleaner on the rack.
Yeah, you got your vacuum cleaner under wrap.
Mine is a door.
Oh, yes, your vacuum cleaner is a dirt devil. Okay, so let's see. Where am I at in my to-do list? Ritz crackers are done. Meat and cheese are done. Pound cake is not done. Shredded cheese is not done. Fruit is almost done.
Shredded cheese is not done.
It's not done.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I still need to do the Velveeta for the egg dish, but I need to freeze the Velveeta for a little while. So. But you guys, let's see. I hope you're enjoying this, because I love doing it. And I love my job as a mentor. I really, really do. I would really, really, really like to get into helping empower women, because I have gone through a lot in my life. Not saying I know everything. I don't have, oh, the other thing I can't live without is this lipstick color. Oh, good. I'm glad you did, Andrea.
Ooh,
I would. Pizza. No. They also have pizza crust. This is it. They've got thin crust and regular, and this is the one I bought this time. So I would actually like to get into being able to help empower women a little bit. Not the whole I am woman, hear me roar, men are crap. But the fact that we as men and women can work together as a team, as long as your man is also part of the team, and understand that if bad things happen, there is ways to rise above it and stuff like that. But I don't know. I might start a channel for that because while it does work with Fly Lady, it's not totally Fly Lady. So, well, Belinda, I will be doing it. I'm hoping, but don't quote me yet, to do it again in 2 weeks. To do it every 2 weeks when Juan is working. Juan works open to close at the store today. So I'm hoping to do it, but life can happen. Like I said, it's not scripted. So I'm hoping to do it. If I plan, I will always, I will at least on like the Saturday video or the Sunday video, or I might just post an extra video to tell you, yes, it's on. But my plan is to do it every 2 weeks. So keep the questions coming. Let me know what you want to know, what you want elaborated on, recipes you want to know. I love doing oils too, DIY recipes. I'm going to go searching for a yogurt covered raisin recipe right now. And then I have to record the videos for this coming week because I haven't done it yet because they got them up a little bit late. Giuseppe's going to shred some Velveeta, and we're going to get going with the rest of the day. I got 2.5 hours till my bears are on. So if you guys come up with any other questions, please put them on the videos during the week so that way I can write them down and I can address them. Because guaranteed, if you have a stumbling block, somebody else has the exact same stumbling block. At least 100 other people. So
yeah, I got this from Walmart.
Yes, you did.
Can you please fill my watermelon?
I will be in a second. Just, you're not being very patient, and you're not being that kid that got complimented on this morning. So come up with the videos, have fun, and you guys all have a great New Year's. Please be safe. If you're going out and you're drinking, please have a designated driver. Please, on the new year, also think about those that cannot be with their families, those in the military, those paramedics, anybody else too that cannot be with the family, firefighters, police department. Sorry, I'm a Marine mom, for those of you who don't know. So the Armed Forces definitely have a very special place in my heart. So have a great one. And, pizza party. Okay, I just saw that. That's what I'm thinking too. I will let you guys know in a video if I end up doing an empowerment channel. I'll let you know where to find it and stuff like that. So keep the questions coming. Y'all have a wonderful day. Have a great week. Videos will be up every single day at midnight Central Time. So have a great one. Bye, everybody. Keep the questions coming. You want to say goodbye?
Bye. Cut my watermelon, please.
I will cut the watermelon. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Watermelon.
Oh, that button isn't working. That button. Yes. What is that?